Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited that you guys have joined us tonight. I'm Jen Johnson, and I get to introduce our guest speaker to you, Miss Nikki Black. Nikki is a cardiac nurse. She's also married and a mama of two beautiful, beautiful kitty cats. She has the biggest heart. I swear, every time I talk to her, she's like handing out bags to the homeless and buying people coffees and things like that. And I just love her heart. And so I'm excited for her to share with you tonight a little bit about our products. And she is doing amazing in this business, you guys. She actually hits #1 position for the biggest sales in customer product in customer volume. So that's something that is a huge feat. And it's not like she does it just 1 month. She does it consistently month after month after month after month. So you really are hearing from someone who knows the products very well and has quite a few stories. So Miss Nikki Black, I'm so excited for you to share with us tonight.
Thank you, Jen. Oh,
I'm going to bring up the screen for you.
Okay. We're kind of sharing computers, so it might seem weird, guys. Anyway, thank you so much, Jen. Oh, look at us. Yeah, I'm so fortunate to be a part of this and be friends with Jen and have her be my mentor. It's pretty exciting to be a part of something that is evolving into something that is bigger than I ever imagined. Like Jen said, I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for 24 years. Hard to believe when you're only 22. I wish. Anyway, yeah, 24 years of cardiac ICU, and most recently in cardiac rehab. So I get to see the best of the best. I get to see the people I took care of get better, and I'm helping them get better in more ways than one. And what I love about this is something I've never done before. I'm learning so much, and I'm being, well, I was brought up by people in my life that were entrepreneurs, and I've always excelled at doing something. If I have a mission, I want to do it. And like Jen says, I'm the #1 customer getter or volume or whatever, but I think that's weird because I think that just should come naturally. I guess it comes naturally to me to get people to try things that work. And I'm very fortunate that people trust me. Me being a nurse, I think they look at that and, you know, you're going to try something. Why not try something someone that you trust recommends? So I guess I have that, and I'm very fortunate. Well, what I didn't know what I was getting into, I didn't know I needed to look for the right company. And I actually found it. A good friend of mine, Marielle, taught me or showed me Q Sciences. She gave me a product. I said, okay, I can try it. And then I dove into, I guess, being an ambassador, which I get to do and share with you guys and meet people like Jen. And the right company is where you need to be. And I found Q, and it's growing. I mean, since I've been a part of it for 2 years, we're now in over 20 countries, and we're growing. Mark Wilson, the CEO, which I'll talk about in a second, he says in 5 years we're going to be in 60 plus countries. We're going to be $1 billion company. So we're growing. We're on the cutting edge of technology. We're in the global health and wellness, and I love that. Since 2017, we've grown to 700%. I think it's actually in this last year we've even grown. I remember 1 month we grew 400%, and then this last month was like the record month. I mean, it's just exponentially growing because it's just evolving, and it's right before my eyes. I get to see this changing people's lives in more ways than one. So I'm very fortunate for that. So like I said, these are our mentors. And not only do I get people like Jen and Marielle and people, but I get to be with Mark Wilson and Jake Spencer. These are polar opposites when it comes to people. Mark Wilson's like a gentle giant. I guess he's known for that. You know, he's quiet, he's humble, he's like my dad. You know, I feel like I could go up to him at any time. In fact, at the last conference, my girlfriend Leslie and I were going by his office, and he heard us talking. He's like, he got up from his chair, came over and said, hey, you want to come in? We went in his office. We took pictures with him. He was just a gentle soul, and he wants the best for all of us. And then Jake Spencer, he's like the show getter. He speaks very well. He's so smart. He's the one that brought Q Science to where it is right now. And he is someone that you can trust and follow, because you know what he's saying is truth. He's transparent. He wants to change this industry into something that it's never been. And I didn't know that. And I'm learning very quickly that that is something that's never been done. And you know what? These two gentlemen are bringing it. It's on the forefront. It is ever growing, and I'm a part of it, and it's very exciting. So what is, I'm going to say probably exciting quite a few times, but this is even exciting because we have a full suite of products, over 50 products and counting. Since I've been a part of Q, we have introduced 30, I think, products. We have exclusive hemp oil products, which no one else has. We have the technology behind it, the patent with it, nutrition and supplements. We have a fitness and weight loss line. I know this is huge for a lot of people, and we are on the cutting edge of it. So we're making leaps and bounds compared to other companies. We have oral sprays. If you're not familiar with that kind of technology, well, the next best thing to IV is sublingual, and that's fantastic. And you know, we support kids wellness, and what's not on here is pet support. We also have things for your little furry friends. So we're very fortunate. The number one product in the company is going to be our Q Core packet. It comes with 3 of our main supplements that are ridiculous and are life-changing. If you need it, you need it. And I would say you need it. If I can't say that more. Our Q Max is a micronutrient with 36 minerals and amino acids with chelation, which we don't need to talk about. It crosses the blood-brain barrier. It works at a cellular level so that you can get the nutrition you need from the food that you're eating, because God knows you're not getting the nutrition out of the food you're eating right now. Our soils are so depleted. The food doesn't carry the products. Most things are processed. So you really need a good supplement that's going to absorb. And then we have our natural anti-inflammatory that helps fight chronic inflammation, which is the number one cause of disease, you guys. If you haven't already known that, we all have inflammation, and all the food and everything else in this world isn't helping. So to have a natural product that isn't going to upset your stomach, that isn't going to cause bleeding, is right there with it. And then you have our probiotic, which is a pre and a probiotic, and that it's a spore formed from the soil. So if you know anything about that, your gut is where it's happening. If you don't have a healthy gut, you probably aren't healthy in a lot of other ways. So the combination of these 3 are fabulous. You need to be on it. So we have a fitness weight management program. Not everyone wants to lose weight, but we all want to be healthy. We all want to look our best. We might want to gain muscle. We have personalized workout programs on an app that is essential to helping you. It's not just a easy app. It's fully formulated for you. It has instructional videos with trainers on it that you can contact. Stacy, Jensen, and Kimball down there. They are easily accessible. You can email them. They'll get back to you. There's specialized meal plans for you and recipes built by our nutritionists in the company. We have accountability and connection, like I just said, to your trainers. So it's huge. We have a community that we're growing in more verticals. So it's very exciting for us. And you can see the products down there. We carry a full line of fitness products. We have our shakes, which are a full meal replacement with nutrition and probiotics in it. We have our creams that are for like muscle relief. We have our trim, which I have a story on. It's one of I use all these, by the way, but I would say the trim out of all these is my favorite because it helped me whittle away 40 pounds, if you can say whittle away 40 pounds last year. I followed a couple of the challenges that we had here at Q that we hosted. And with these products on this screen, I was able to get rid of 40 and I've been keeping it off. It's pretty remarkable. You guys, I've struggled with weight my whole life, have an unhealthy food relationship, but I've come to terms with that and I've been able to fight that with the help of Q. Our oral sprays, which I touched on just briefly a few minutes ago. This is the sleep spray right there is the one that got me involved with Q, you guys. I was insomniac. I am now off all my prescriptions. They're easy to use. Anyone can use them. There's, like I said, sublingual delivery for instant benefits. You're going to feel that. They're solution oriented. We have the Q relief for any pain. We have the vitamin C with zinc. With immunity problems nowadays, you guys, everyone needs this. We have our B12. Instead of an injection, why don't you just sprays under your tongue? Vitamin D, so important for immunity and also just normal health, where none of us are getting enough sun, all that sunscreen we put on, and most of the country is, it's raining or it's not warm, it's snowing. You need D3. So I'm going to tell you, my D3 has never been better since I've been on these products, and fully methylated, which if you're not familiar with that, if you need methylation, we've got it. And this is one of the reasons my husband says we got into Q, is their full spectrum hemp line. Right when I started, we just introduced the new product, and we've now reformulated it to even better. I mean, can it get better? Yes, and we have. We've made it better. We have a patented biosync technology, which is instant onset. And when I say instant, you're going to feel a calming effect. You're going to feel something different. It's not going to cause you to have any psychoactive effects. If you don't know what hemp is, educate yourself. CBD is not necessarily going to get you high or feel whatever. I've never smoked, so I don't know. But we are THC free. And then we also at less than 0.3%. And then we have a THC free option for those of you that are concerned about if you might possibly test positive. But I'm going to tell you right now, you guys, I use this every single night to go to sleep with my sleep spray, and I get a good night's sleep. It's life-changing. The creams that my customers use, that my husband just used last night, his arm was killing. He's like, well, that's crazy. My arm is feeling great. So I'm just telling you right now, we have the technology, the science behind it, and that's what I love about Q. And it wouldn't be possible without this gentleman right here. This is a very important, integral part of what Q Science is. Chief Science Officer for Q. Nothing gets past Dr. Kimberly. He is a former WebMD senior editor. He's a naturopath, integrative medicine. He's internal medicine. I know all this because I am a geek when it comes to this kind of technology, this kind of person. I love him, me being a nurse. He likes to capitalize on market trends. He is smart. He's cutting edge. He wants to have the best of the best. So that's what we're very fortunate to have him in our corner. So I just appreciate you guys listening. I'm going to hand it over to Jen. Jen didn't really introduce herself. This is Jen Johnson. She's a mom of 5. What? Who has 5 kids? Jen. She's one of our platinum leaders in Q. She is my mentor. She is my friend. I get to lock arms with her, which is so exciting to be a business partner with her. And I'll let her take it away. Thank you, Jen.
Oh my gosh, Nick, thank you so much. I loved hearing you, and it gets me even more excited about the products. And you guys, she's not kidding. She whittled away 40 pounds. And the impressive part about it is that she's kept it off. And I think that that says so much about our systems, about our products, just the integrity of the products. We'll never be a company that says, okay, go take some capsules, but continue with your sedentary lifestyle, continue eating terrible. Like when you join Q, it is the whole picture, right? The whole body, the whole self, the heart, mind, soul, all of it. So it's been so awesome to watch Nikki's transformation, not just physically, but also as a leader in this industry. She's never done this before, you guys, and she's at a pretty significant rank in our compensation plan. So it's just been awesome. And your team is winning too. I know we've got Phil, that's just, we've got a legend in the industry here, and just, right here making success, having success in these duplicatable systems. And they live in San Diego, whereas I live in the middle of nowhere. So I live in Montana, and like Nikki said, I do have 5 kids, and that's what I love. There's no set demographic that people, you can't say only those that live in a metropolis like San Diego are having success, or only those that are stay-at-home moms, or only those, like it's literally across the board. The system that we have is so simple that everybody is finding success, which is really, really exciting. So I'm going to continue to share some slides with you guys, and we will wrap it up. I'm really excited to be able to share this part, because this is what I'm so excited about. I've been in the industry for 10 years and 9 technically, 9.5. And I've never seen a company like this before, you guys, never. Now I fell in love with this industry because I do have 5 kids, 4 of which are boys. Yes, moment of silence. Thank you. A special place in heaven for me. But they're busy. They're in traveling sports. They're constantly outside. Like I'm literally in my car, taking someone to practice, picking someone up, going tomorrow. We're heading 3 hours from here for a soccer tournament. And before that, we have a track meet. Like this is my life. And so this business is literally built on my phone. All I need to do is have some data or some Wi-Fi and I am good to go. It cost me $40 to get started in this business. So I didn't have to go to my husband and say, oh, hun, I'm thinking about doing something and can I dip into your retirement? No, I'm like $40. That's all it costs for me to start my business. Like your ROI, for those of you that are not into numbers like me, your return on your investment is ridiculous. It's all in your control. With that $40, you basically get everything that you need to build your business. Also, we have built-in programs that help us retain our customers. So as a busy mom, I'm running around and I'm taking kids to practices, dropping off samples, sending out emails, getting back to texts. And I work so hard to get these customers, right, to build my distribution center. And I don't want to have to re-get them every single month and keep doing that every single month for the next, 20 years. I want to have some retention there. I want to have some sustainable income that keeps coming into my family. Well, that's where Q has our back, you guys. We have multiple programs that help us retain our customers. One is a loyalty program where every time they have an auto ship, they earn reward points that they can turn in for free product. Tell me one person that refuses free product. I don't know them. I would never refuse free product. Also, anybody heard of that company that starts with an A and delivers packages to you on your front porch within 2 days? Free shipping, not really free because you're paying. I don't know if you guys remember, you are paying that annual fee. Well, guess what? That has spoiled all of us. And we're no dummies here at Q. And we thought, you know what? Our customers do deserve free shipping. So let's offer them an annual program as well. So we have our smart shipping program. That's keeping our customers around as well. I could just go on and on about they get the same price that we do. We'll never talk a customer into joining the business if they don't want to make any money. But we want them to have the same price we get as ambassadors. So it's just so cool to see how we've actually built in programs for you as a distributor to be able to retain your sales. So you earn money 4 different ways. Okay. Super simple. Like I used to have an 8-year-old, but I have no 8-year-olds anymore. My youngest is 12. So of course a 12-year-old could do this, but I promise you a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old could actually explain the 4 ways that we get paid. In fact, I've seen videos of kids explaining it. One is customer sales. So when you are building that customer base and you have your distribution center, your e-commerce business, you got customers coming from the UK, you got customers coming from Japan, you got customers coming from Florida, you got customers coming from Montana. Like they're all over. There's no, we're in, what did Nikki say? How many countries, right? Over 20 countries. That's a global business. Okay. So you get commission on those customer sales. You also are going to be bringing other people in that want to have a stay-at-home business, right? That they want to be able to work from home as well. They want to be able to run their kids around to practice, or they want to be able to call their own shots. And like Nikki and Bill have this freedom to be able to, they love boating, right? They are part of the yacht club. How cool is it that they can say, you know what, let's take today off and let's bring our phones and our laptops and maybe let's go sail out into the middle of the ocean and get some work done, right? Like how cool is that? It's all about freedom, you guys. It's not so much about the money. It's about us being able to decide how we want to live, right? How we want to spend our time. And so when you bring other people into that opportunity, you actually get compensated for that. And we bring them under our wing and we show them the same simple system that you got started with. And then also as all of those sales grow, it's going to bump you up to the next tier. And when you hit a new tier, every time you have an opportunity to make a bonus, an extra bonus. And then my favorite part is this special thing called financial freedom movement. Now, yes, there's a bonus attached to that, and it's a debt bonus. You can tell the company whatever debt you want that bonus to go towards, or an investment account, which is super cool. I'll admit, my husband's 50, I'm in my mid 40s, and our retirement is just not where we want it to be. So even though we have debt, we have Q put our money on that financial freedom movement bonus to a retirement account. And it's awesome. We have over $12,000 in there. That's all from them, not one penny from us. That's in addition to what I'm already making with the company. That's pretty sweet. So in addition to that, though, this financial freedom movement, is much bigger. So it is actually a movement. Our passion, and again, remember when I said at the beginning, I've never seen a company do this. Never. There's no other company out there that I have seen change the face of network marketing like Q Sciences is. This financial freedom movement is actually teaching the field wise financial stewardship, getting out of bad habits, replacing them with good habits, getting a tribe behind you in your corner, a group of experts that are going to help you raise your credit score, going to help you get out of debt, going to help you get your emergency savings stacked up, to help you get your retirement stacked up, to help you dream, right? Usually in network marketing, you get your money and then you go purchase that big fun purchase so that everybody thinks you're super successful. That is not our mindset here. We don't care what anyone thinks. We just want to make sure that we have an emergency savings, right? We want to make sure that our bank says that we're successful, not that our neighbors think it. We don't care about that. Okay. If COVID taught us anything, if 2020 taught us anything, it's that you must be prepared for emergencies. And we all know that people are not. So that's our passion, is to help. If someone joins our company, we know that if for some reason and a year later they had to leave the company, we know if they plug into this system that we give them and that we teach them, they're going to be more healthy physically, mentally, emotionally. They're going to be better off financially. Their credit score will be a bit higher. Their emergency savings will be bigger. Their marriage will be stronger. Like, these are all the things that we pride ourselves in this business. So let's talk about that simple system and we'll wrap it up. It's a simple onboarding and training program. You're accessible. You have accessibility to all the leaders. And you'll have someone, like I'm on the board with the company, which is huge because we get to have a say in the direction of the company with labeling and products and flavors and all of that stuff. And you have that accessibility. I get to extend that accessibility onto you. We have a plug and play system, which is super cool. You literally get in, and like I said, same system you start with, you have people that help you. You're not alone. So you look at Nikki, who's never done this before. She plugs into the system. She meets her girlfriend, Leslie, who's on this Zoom, and they work together. And Leslie, is this young, just badass hiker in San Diego that's also an exercise physiologist, right? Busy woman. But she plugs into the same system and then she starts having success. And I get to work with Leslie. Like, we're all working together and we're all lifting each other up. It's just the coolest thing, you guys. And then you don't have to know everything. Yes, I'm married to a pharmacist. Yes, he could tell you all the ingredients and that 96-hour chelation, blah, 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 all that stuff. I don't know any of that because I don't have to know it, because Dr. K put together PDFs. Dr. K, who Nikki told you about, he put all the PDFs together that I can just hand to you. So if you ask me what's in a product, the sleep spray, which is heaven, it's like you can't live without it. Ask me what's in it. I don't even care because I'm sleeping, right? I just know it's not toxic and it works, right? What more do you need to know? So you don't have to be this expert, which is super cool. So what's next for you? At this point, I want you to really see yourself here. I want you to see yourself partnering with us. I want you to see yourself taking a sample like this and being able, I wish you guys could smell it, being able to give your opinion. Do I like this one or do I like this one? I already told them today which one I liked better, right? So I got to have a say in that. So I want you to picture yourself. What would it look like for you to be able to continue to do what you're doing to pay bills, whether you're working full time or something, and then join a group like us that says, look, you actually can work on your fortune at night and on the weekends, right? You actually can hand out all natural products that are going to help people with their moods, with their energy, with their immunity, with their sleep, right? It's crazy, guys. It's so cool that we get to do this. I like to pinch myself. So I also want you, the person that invited you on tonight is going to be calling you. And I want you to tell them that you want to sit down with me because I want to talk to you. I want to show you what the first 2 weeks partnered with us looks like. I want to be realistic with you. If you were to start a franchise, you would have to know what in the world you're getting into, right? Let's have that conversation before you sign away your $40 life insurance policy, right? Like, let's have that conversation. So I'm really excited to be able to share the gift of Q with you guys tonight. And I hope that you learned enough to want to know more. And I cannot wait to have a conversation with you and go a little bit deeper on what it would look like for you to partner with us. And I want to be the first to welcome you to Q Sciences, and cannot wait for you to have that first conversation when you call someone and say, I've got something you need to look at. And they say, what's it called? And you tell them Q Sciences, and the person goes, what? Never heard of it. Bam. It's so exciting to be the first person to tell someone about this company, you guys. I can't even tell you how fun that is. So anyway, thanks again for joining us tonight. Nikki, thank you so much, hon. And we do this every week, you guys. So grab a friend. Again, you and I are going to have a conversation, right? But then I want you to grab a friend and join us next week, same place, same time. And we'll probably have some testimonies next week that you haven't heard either. So have a great night, you guys. Thanks again. Bye-bye.